Are you now present, Joanne's higher self?
Yes.
So I have some questions that Joanne would like answers to. The first one is, recently Joanne watched a video in which somebody was talking about a potential timeline in a quantum healing session. And Joanne's question is, what is the probability of that timeline occurring?
The probability is very high, as many are awakened and many are already aware of this timeline in their subconscious. Many are excited for this to occur.
Okay. If the timeline was delayed, are you aware of how long that could be delayed for?
It won't be delayed.
Okay. So, in that session, there was talk of some who would stay and some who would go. What is the decision process behind that? Joanne is thinking about her and her family. What's the decision process behind who stays and who goes?
Their higher self decides based on their vibration. If the vibration is high enough, they can stay because they can withstand what's coming. If the vibration is too low, they will need to be taken off world until the event passes.
Okay. So what would happen if somebody who had a lower vibration stayed? What would happen to them?
They could pass over.
Okay.
Their energy will be too powerful for them.
Okay. Do you know more or less what the split might be of those who stay and those who go?
%40 will stay, 60% will go.
Okay.
There are more awake than we realise.
Sure.
Or than you realise.
Sure. Another question that Joanne has is that she wants to know if she has had been visited by extraterrestrials, in this existence.
Yes, she has. I'm trying to get a sense of who they are. She has a connection to the mantis beings. That's who's visited her.
Okay, and for what purpose did they visit?
They bring her information to assist in her awakening and to assist to raise her vibration. She often has light bulb moments, and this has been given to her. She needs to listen and follow through with the messages that she has been given. Trust what she is being told. She doubts herself a lot.
Okay. Thank you for that. Joanne has moments of melancholy. You've just mentioned that. And you mentioned that it was because she's working with people who don't share the same vibration. Is there anything else behind her bouts of depression, melancholy, that she needs to know about?
Her energy has always, her vibration has always been high, and she has always felt like an outsider, that she doesn't belong. And people have always drained her energy because she shines her light wherever she goes, and people are very drawn to her. But it drains her energy because she hasn't learnt how to protect herself sufficiently. And it's been very difficult for her to be the odd one out. It's getting better for her now because she's meeting more like-minded people who share her vibrational frequency. Protection is the key. She needs to protect herself. And again, she's impatient. She's impatient for things to move quicker.
How might she protect herself better? What could she do?
She could use the sprays that she's created. They work better than she realises.
We are coming up to a very difficult time. We all understand this. What advice would you have for Joanne so that she might go through this period as well as she can?
She needs to focus on the things that she enjoys and to get out of her head. She overthinks. She overthinks on the negative experiences in her life. But she needs to focus on the good and be creative. She has things that she enjoys doing where she can be creative. She needs to take time for herself and do more of that. And be patient. Time will pass quicker than she realises.
You've mentioned that Joanne needs to be more patient. Has this been a feature of only this life or previous lives?
This has been a theme in a few lives, but in particular, this life.
Okay.
She chose this. She has been reckless in past lives, so she has chosen a life of caution, to learn, to be patient.
Okay. And how is she doing with that learning in this life?
She is so aware of it. She has good times and bad times. And she's gotten better as she progresses through this life. But it once again comes back to her focus. And focus on the good things.
Okay.
And the things that she enjoys.
Okay, thank you. And I have some questions, if that's okay for me to ask, more on a global theme. These times are very difficult for particularly for those who are awake, who are able to see what's happening. And many people are struggling with this. Many people are feeling anxious and desperate. What advice might you have for the people who are awake to help them get through this time?
They also need to focus on what they enjoy and accept that each individual person has their own journey, that we cannot affect others. We can only be responsible for our own journey. Focus is very important.
Okay. And another question which is on everybody's mind is that at the moment, let's say the evil element of this world is pushing to vaccinate lots and lots of people with something we don't even know what it's going to do. What is going to be the outcome of that?
The outcome won't be as bad as expected. The message that people will die from the vaccination is more fear-mongering. The higher dimensional beings will not allow that to happen. They have intervened. There are some people that will die or become unwell from the vaccination, but they have chosen that contract to make others aware of what could be a potential.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Some people say that the vaccination is designed to take away the soul of the person, to remove the soul. Is that something that can be done?
No. The soul cannot be taken away. A person's soul or a person can be blocked from connecting with their higher self in a lifetime. But once they leave that lifetime, they connect again with Source and with their higher self. So it would not be permanent because the blockage is only in the physical body.
Okay.
So by blocking the pineal gland, that is what's blocking the person from their higher self. But once again, that is only a perception. They aren't really blocked from the higher self. The higher self is always there.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for that. We understand that timelines are mutable, are changeable, and that things can expand or contract according to the way that people think. Is there a worst case and a best case scenario for this situation that we're going through?
This timeline cannot be stopped. There are too many people on Earth and higher beings that are assisting. The connection is too strong. It will not be stopped.
Okay. So, could you... Thank you very much for all of these answers. These are excellent. Could you leave us with some advice for mankind? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know?
Humanity are powerful manifestors, and they need to believe that they can manifest a beautiful future. The truth is coming very soon, and people will not be able to shut out the truth any longer. They need to know. They need to know now, because the timeline, it's coming very quickly. But we need to support those that are not awake. Many will be shocked and angry, and many will actually get sick, and some may pass over from the shock of the truth. And all we can do is support those people through this period.
Okay. You've mentioned the word truth. The people who are in the awake community, if we were going to call them that, we know many things that are going on this earth. Do you think we know everything that's going on, or how much do we know of the truth when the truth comes out?
There's so much that humanity does not know. And it will take many years for the truth to be uncovered. What they know now is only the tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
There are so many layers of truth.
Okay. Okay. And then just the last question. Why? Why all of this? Why are we going through this? Why did we have to go through this?
To transform. This is a normal cycle. Life is about cycles. But there needs to be a catalyst for change in order to transform. If there is no catalyst, things remain stagnant. This was meant to happen at this time. And humanity chose to be here for this. They have been preparing for centuries, thousands of years for this timeline. And people struggle through this period because they don't remember. But their higher selves know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on behalf of Joanne and on behalf of everybody else who may get this information, I'd like to thank you very much for sharing that with us. And we would be very happy if in the future we could talk to you again and get more insight. So thank you very much for that. And now, if it's okay with you, I would like you as a higher self to withdraw and allow Joanne to return.